Hey, this is Urge to Game, and Super Smash Bros. Is finally coming to the Switch. The Wii U version blew my mind with this character roster such as Ryu and Cloud. I just hope Cloud comes back to the Switch version, because if not, he's gonna be on the Switch just for the next time. Anyway, this is my top 4 characters I want in Smash. Number 4. Banjo and Kazooie. This duel was my first game on the Nintendo 64 and is one of my favorite games of all time, including Banjo-Tooie. I still have the cartridges and have it downloaded on my Xbox 360 when it first released on there. But what makes them so special? Why put them on Smash? Well, like any wishlist, I want it because it means something to me. Mostly nostalgia, but I started the game over recently and it's still so much fun to play. It's 2 characters working together as one. Yes, I know Duck Hunt fills in that role, which is why Banjo-Kazooie are placed at number 4. It's worth noting, though, that Phil Spencer, head of Xbox, did a tweet expressing how he is completely okay with Banjo and Kazooie appearing in Smash Bros. So Nintendo, it's your call. As far as moveset goes, well, this image says it all. I saw Platonic Games post this on their social media, and the artist goes by the name Luigi Lucarelli? I apologize for butchering it. Anyway, I completely agree with this moveset, and the final smash with Kazooie turning into a fire-breathing dragon is perfect. I mean, come on. In Smash Bros, it's filled with characters wielding weapons and magic, but can you defeat a bear and a bird? Actually, that sounds pretty silly. But that's what makes it fun. Number 3. Ashe from Phantasy Star Online. No, not Ash Ketchum. This may be a weird one to some of you. Originally, I wasn't sure who I wanted in Smash to represent Phantasy Star Online. PSO for short. After all, the main protagonist is whoever you choose out of 12 characters. PSO first came out on the Dreamcast, then ported to GameCube and Xbox. This is one of my favorite games of all time. In fact, I still play it to this day, but in the Ultima private server on PC. So why did I pick Ashe over all the other characters? Well, my first reason is he's in the center of the cover art for each console. He's even the first character you see in the first ever trailer of Phantasy Star Online 2. Plus, he resembles the main character in the PSO anime. This guy seems to be the face of PSO. In the game, there's a place called the Hunter's Guild, where the player can receive quests. The very first quest you get is basically a tutorial. You have to go into the forest, which is the first level of the game, and rescue a young hunter while accompanied by a veteran NPC, who tells you how to play the game. This young hunter you rescue is actually Ashe, who wields the basic green saber you start the game with. He's a new guy, like you. After you rescue him, he's very thankful for your help. Then, you don't see him at all for a very long time. Actually, most of the game you don't see him. Until one of the very last quests in the game, you encounter Ashe in the ruins, wielding a double saber. What? Okay, first of all, this is a rare weapon. All double sabers are hard to find. But this guy, he went from noob to pro! Look at him! Plus, he teams up with you to finish this quest once and for all. Very epic. He doesn't have any importance in the overall story. He's just a normal hunter, like you. But with a cooler looking weapon. Can you imagine a Smash character wielding a double saber, pulling off all kinds of spinning tricks and multi-hit attacks? That's just awesome. Number 2. Isaac from Golden Sun. First, let me just say yes, he does wield a sword, and I know we have a lot of sword users, but here's what makes Isaac different. He can use synergy, which is like magic. He appeared in Smash Bros. Brawl and as an assist trophy, casting the synergy called Move. Isaac is a Venus adept, which means he can use earth magic like summon stones, cause earthquakes, grow plants, unleash a giant energy sword from the sky, you know, that kind of stuff. In Golden Sun, there are these little elemental creatures called Jinn. They attach to you to boost your stats and teach you new synergy. Having Isaac equip the Venus Jinn can teach him more Earth magic, but equipping a Mars Jinn can teach him Fire magic. Jupiter Jinn can teach him Wind, and Mercury Jinn can teach him Water and Ice magic. You could even use the Jinn themselves as attacks, and they all work differently. After you use up a Jinn or more, you can cast a summon to wreck the enemy. There are so many possibilities with Isaac's moveset than just swinging his sword around. I already made a video in 2015 explaining my ideas in detail on what Isaac's moveset should be for the Super Smash Bros. Fighter Ballot. Link is in the description. Number 1. Lyn from Fire Emblem. I know, another Fire Emblem character. I get it, but here's what makes Lyn so special. In 2017, Nintendo did an official Choose Your Legends poll on their website where people can vote for their favorite character across every Fire Emblem game. The number 1 most voted character for men is Ike, and for women, Lyn is number 1. She is the favorite waifu. It's unanimous. In fact, I too voted for Lyn. She's my favorite Fire Emblem character. Ever since I saw Marth and Roy in Super Smash Bros. Melee, I was so curious to try out a Fire Emblem game. And so when I finally got to play Fire Emblem in 2003 on Game Boy Advance, Lyn is the first person you meet and gives you a tutorial. She taught me how to play. She is my introduction to Fire Emblem. She is my senpai. Also, you the player are part of the game too. Lyn turns her head towards the screen to talk to you directly. Senpai notices me. This made me even more attached to the character, especially dealing with the obstacles she must face. Lyn is a humble and caring person who was born and raised in a tribe located in the Sakai Plains. No fancy castle like other lords, she lived a simple life. Until bandits came to kill her whole tribe. Unfortunately, her parents didn't survive. Only her and a few others made it out alive. Since she is the daughter of the tribe's chieftain, she is the next to lead the people. However, they refused to follow a woman. So instead, the people went their separate ways, and Lyn has been living all alone ever since. And then the game starts. With that kind of backstory, I just can't help but care about this woman. Now then, another thing I like about Lyn is her attack animations. Most characters typically hit the enemy one time in order to damage them, but Lyn shows no mercy, so she slashes the enemy 4 times in order to damage them once. Best of all, her critical hits look insane! She's so fast that she could somehow make clones of herself while standing in place and have her back turned as if she knows you're already doomed, and just disappear while slashing you continuously. You even get a quick glimpse of being surrounded by 5 Lyns before you die. Epic. She has another critical animation only when wielding the Soul Caddy sword. I like this one too. Now, Fire Emblem Warriors does a good job representing how fast her sword swings are and make clones in today's graphics. Her speed will be on par with Captain Falcon and Fox. She is amazing. I even have all 5 Lyns in Fire Emblem Heroes. The regular Lyn, the Bride Lyn, the Valentine's Day Lyn, the Legendary Archer Lyn, and the winner of the Choose Your Legends Lyn. With her popularity, she deserves to be upgraded from an assist trophy to a playable fighter, just like Little Mac. Replace a Fire Emblem character if you have to. After all, she has more votes than all the other Smash Bros. Fire Emblem characters, aside from Ike if you combine his votes from Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. And her game came out in 2003. If that doesn't qualify for a spot in the Smash roster, then I don't know what does. This concludes my top 4 video. If you enjoy this, then feel free to poke that like button. If you're new here, consider subscribing to my channel where I talk about other things gaming related. Check out my other channel as well for Let's Play videos. Question: what is your top 4 characters you want in Smash? I'm curious. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.